So hey you guys, oh my gosh, this shirt makes me look fat. Look at this. Look at this. Well, not my fat, y'all, but it's the jeans that's making my shirt do like that. Whatever. Okay, so hey you guys. Anyways, today I will be doing my junior advice. Somebody asked me to do it. So basically in this video, I'm just going to tell you guys like my experience as a junior. I think things that y'all should probably take seriously. Just keep in mind as you enter your junior year. Okay, so I wrote down notes, y'all, because I get sidetracked a lot. And I'll just get on a tangent. I start talking about junior advice and I'm just talking about a story. So I had to write notes about what I was going to say. Well, not what I was going to say, but more about topics. So the first topic that I have on my phone is AP classes. Okay, so my junior year, I took 3 AP classes. I took AP Government, I took AP US History, and I also took AP Lang. So 2 out of 3 of those classes, that mean the AP Government class and the AP Lang class is 1 semester, second semester, and then AP US History was 2 semesters. So my experience with that was, honestly, I feel like I personally didn't apply myself to the fullest potential because, yeah, I got A's out of all 3 of the classes. But I didn't really study as hard as I could have. I didn't really apply myself as much as I could have or as much as I felt like I could have. AP scores come out on Saturday. So by the time this video is uploaded, it won't be Saturday. But still, AP scores come out on Saturday. And basically, with AP classes, it's like when you take them, you have to make sure that you're going to put in the work. Because, yeah, you can sit there and maybe you can get it after class. But what you want to do is you want to get it after class. That's cool on a 5-point scale, boost your GPA. But at the same time, you want to get an A after class, and then you want to get either a 3, 4, or 5 on the AP exam. A 3 is okay, but not all schools accept 3s. You know what I'm saying? So like UGA doesn't really accept 3s. They only accept 4s and 5s. So when you take your AP exams, make sure that you're aiming to do the 4 or the 5, and just make sure that you put in the work. That's one thing I wish I could go back and do. Y'all gonna see, like, as I talk more throughout the blog, this video, you're gonna see, like, dang, she was really busy. That's not being an excuse. Still, like, I came home from whatever I was doing, and I did the work. I did all my work. I turned all my work in. But I didn't really study like I could have. You know what I'm saying? I didn't study. I didn't apply myself like I know I could have. And that's because, like with me, I know people are naturally smart. Some people are naturally smart. And, I'm not saying I'm naturally smart, but I do catch on to things more quickly than others. So I felt like, dang, I don't really need to study. I don't really need to go back and look over this content because I listen in class or da-da-da-da-da. But really, though, what you're going to learn is, like, what you listen in class at 11 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get home the next day, eat your dinner, do practice, or whatever you do, like, after school, come into class the next day, and you might have a quiz or something or a test or something. You can look at that quiz or test and be like, dang, maybe I should have read over this, or maybe I should have looked over this more so I could excel on this test. So just make sure if you're taking AP classes, make sure that you have the time to do it. Make sure you want to apply yourself and everything like that. The next thing is time management. Y'all, I cannot stress to you enough how big time management is as a junior in high school. Most because your junior year is like your most important year. I say that because this is the year that you take a majority of your AP classes. This is the year that you start taking the SAT and the ACT. This is the year that, you start being able to get involved in more activities, such as more clubs, such as going to prom. You know what I'm saying? So time management is everything. Me personally, I was very busy throughout my junior year. I was on the dance team for the band. I was on prom committee. I was on junior committee. I was in Spanish club. I was in National Honor Society. I was in a lot of different things, and it was like everything. I was always busy, and I also worked. So everything, it was always busy. And it was just like me finding time to sit there and set aside time to study, set aside time to do my work, set aside time to, you know, go to band practice from 3:30 until 8:30, 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you are time managing everything, because it's so easy to get lost. It's so easy to get overwhelmed with all the work. And that's what I did. Sometimes I did get overwhelmed with all the work that I got, but that's because I didn't time manage myself. I procrastinated, and I wouldn't suggest that for anybody to procrastinate, because yeah, procrastination works for me. And I'm not saying I shouldn't continue like that, because, you know, procrastination is not going to always work for me going into my senior year, going into, you know, college. So that's something that I had to break myself, but I procrastinate a lot. And I don't want anybody else to sit there and procrastinate, because it's not the best. It's stressful. It stresses you out. So just make sure that you're time managing yourself and everything like that. My next note is jobs. So when you're a junior, or maybe the summer before you go into your junior year, that's when you really start getting into like having a job and stuff. So the end of my 10th grade year, I went and applied at Chick-fil-A. And I started working at Chick-fil-A towards the end of the school year, around the end of April. And I've been working there ever since. So now I've been there for over a year now. But jobs, when you do a job, when you apply for a job, make sure that you're in the mindset or the mind frame that you can handle a job. Because having a job is more than just going to work. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a high school student, especially being in your junior year, it's a lot. And I don't want anybody to get a job and then, you know, you start slacking off in other things, like slacking off in class, or like your grades start slipping, or even aside from grades, like slacking off on like your activities. Because like, yeah, like getting money is cool, but you don't want to sit there and risk your high school experience, your activities, and everything else for this job. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like don't be too, dang, I look fat. Oh my God, I cannot. Oh my God, y'all. What was I saying? Give me a second. Okay, so yeah, so don't risk don't risk your high school experience, in other words, for a job, because you can always get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, high school will be over soon enough where you can go out and you can go get a job and work. I look at it like this: you're gonna work for the rest of your life, so why not have fun? And that's the phone. Why not have fun at high school now? So yeah, I have a job, but my job it comes second to high school. And I told everybody that, like, quick story time. I got promoted to be on the marketing team. I was 17 at the time. I was 17. I got promoted to be on the marketing team, and I did that for about a month, you guys. And then they brought me in, and, you know, during that month, it was kind of hard, like, getting my schedule to match with the schedule that Chick-fil-A wanted me to have for this position. When they came in and they sat me down, they was like, Gabby, they was like, I really think that you should go back to being on front counter, because you have more flexibility being on front counter. And you're just so busy right now. And they told me, I don't want you to risk or, you know, put your high school activities aside for this job position. And, you know, they was right. Like, I was trying to do too much. I was spreading myself too thin. And I was half doing the job. You know, I was half doing the job. I wasn't fully in the job. So because of that, I went back to front counter, which has actually been pretty great for me, because, like I said, it's more flexibility for me, and I don't have as much as a commitment to the job. Y'all, my camera died. Oh my God. Okay, so anyways, so I just got talking about that, jobs. So now the ACT and the SAT. This is something that I suggest that everybody takes very seriously, due to the fact that college is real, scholarships are real, tuition is real. And I know I can't really speak on much because I really haven't started applying to colleges. But what I do start suggesting is, before you take the ACT or the SAT, look at the colleges that you are thinking about going to, and see their scores, or the ACT scores or the SAT scores, to see what they take to get in, for one, and also see what it takes to get a scholarship, depending on whether it's in-state or out-of-state. So what I did was, my mom put me into an SAT class, SAT prep class, and it was an 8-week course, and I went on Sundays for 3 hours, and basically we got the the SAT book, for the year, was it 2018? It was 2018, and we just went through the book, and we took practice tests. We learned strategies for writing the essays, the math portion, as well as the reading portion and the grammar portion. She gave us a booklet with tips and everything. So I can't talk. My schools that I had in mind at the time were UGA, Howard University. What else was the other one? It might have been Hampton, and it was Florida State. This was in October. It is July. So now I'm really considering strongly FAMU, and I'm also considering UGA. Mostly because I really feel like I would like it better, in a, what's it called? I would prefer, or I think I would do better, or I would enjoy more a HBCU setting. My sister goes to UGA, and I think that's what made me want to go to UGA, because my sister went to UGA. But what I had to realize was, yo, Gabby, baby girl, you have to go to college for you, not be your sister. You know what I'm saying? So just because my sister likes it doesn't mean that I would necessarily like it. So I'm doing a college tour of UGA on the 14th. And then I have to also do a college tour of FAM to see where do I want to go, because I'm doing early admission. So meaning that I have to make a decision by August so I can apply, because I found out if I made it or not in November, December. Early action. So with that being said, again, aside from SAT and ACT scores, just make sure that y'all are studying for that. Take it seriously, because that does affect you. It affects how much money you get. It affects where you go. College tours, take advantage of them. Just tour everywhere, because you never know what you might like. You know what I'm saying? You may think that you may like a Howard, but then you get to the campus and say, yeah, I really don't like it. So just make sure that you take college tours and everything like that. I think that was all my things. I did everything. So SAT, ACT, college tours, AP classes, jobs, time management. Yeah. So in wrap, just like in preparation for your junior year, just make sure that you're ready. And my advice to you guys is to live life to the fullest. Take it seriously. Have fun. So you guys, I'll see you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.